And good morning everyone. This video is for my community English assignment with my partner Dashayini. This video is about article domestic violence. Hope it can increase your knowledge. Let's start. The main bulletin of 20 May with me, I'm Shafika, and my fellow presenter.
Dashayini, continue with us.
Peace be upon you and pleased to meet you. Currently, about 10 million people in the United States are found to be experiencing domestic violence. It can be detected through medical reports that victims of domestic violence often commit. This is because most of them are afraid to report the domestic violence they experience to the authority for protection. The main problem faced by the victims is due to alcohol and drug abuse. Alcohol and drug abuse are a major cause of domestic violence. This is because while they are daydreaming, they cannot control the acts of violence they are committing. Moreover, the reason for the occurrence of this domestic violence is because some men think that uneducated women are easily beaten because of shallow knowledge. Due to such thinking, the occurrence of domestic violence. In addition, the financial problems faced by married couples are also a cause of domestic violence. It has become commonplace for men to go out to work to earn money to support their wife. But because of the stress they face when they go out to work, it also causes them to release the stress they face to their partner. In addition, it is important for each couple to accept the shortcomings of each partner in order to live happily. But when the lack of trust in married life will lead to quarrels when people around begin to see the weakness that the couple has. This can lead to domestic violence because the couple no longer has the same love as before. When domestic violence occurs, there will definitely be an effect for both the community and the children. Usually, domestic violence will affect children who are always at home. Most likely, the effect the child faces is a lack of self-confidence to appear in front of a crowd, constantly being bullied at school, and so on. There are also some children who are victims of domestic violence who tend to be like their father when they grow up. This is because they understand that hitting is the only solution to the problem at hand. In addition, domestic violence also affects children who are unable to treat themselves to health clinics. It can be seen that those who are malnourished and most likely can lead to death. In the United States, it is not strange that there is a high death rate as a result of domestic violence occurring.
Those persons who inflict domestic violence possess character traits and values that dehumanize and oppress their victims. Likewise, individuals in many countries have certain rights. The most basic ones include the right to life and the right to safety, especially in their own homes. First one is justice and equality. We advocate for the safety, well-being and self-determination of individuals, groups and communities as the foundation of justice and equality in our society. We commit to challenging injustice and inequality because they are the root of domestic violence and all forms of harm. Second one is respect and dignity. We see the embrace in life experience of other people, meeting them where they are at, believing in them, honoring their strengths and expertise, speaking honestly about their challenges and building trusting relationships and encourage their personal growth and development. The last one is collaboration. Experience, perspective, and expertise are essential for system discourse and reform. We participate in all working groups and accept invitations to contribute to discussion in order to raise awareness and motivate appropriate and effective response to abuse and harm. Domestic violence is more than just a relationship issue. It is a crime. Solutions to domestic violence need to include both short and long term strategies. Short term strategies should be made up of assistance programs that defend the woman who has witnessed abuse or are currently being abused. They frequently focus on the critical period faced by the victim after they leave the home and is provided with food, shelter, and guidance. This is the period when the woman or man who is the victim of abuse is most vulnerable. It is the time that the victim seeks retribution from the abuser or when she may be forced to go back to the house of desperation. Long term strategies are aimed at educating the public and empowering the victim to reinstate her life without violence. It is also includes developing programs that create atmosphere of anti-domestic violence in the community. Any intervention given to the survivors of domestic violence need to include interrelationship among health, legal, and social sectors to ensure the stability is maintained and the victim is not constantly referred to a new agency. One particular groundbreaking strategy is to make use of family crisis and centers or victim advocates to serve as the victim's connection to a number of sectors. Knowing what to do about domestic violence can help you cope with a domestic violence situation and keep yourself safe